All right, greetings everyone. Happy Saturday. Good morning. It's morning for me. But whether it's afternoon or evening or night or whatever time in your part of the galaxy, hope you're making it a good day today. Got some Grand Arenas to play. Got some, questions from the chat. If you guys got any, let me know. I'll do account reviews for Super Chats like always. So if anybody really wants me to take a look at their stuff, just hit me up and we'll work together and see what we can help out with. I can do an account review for everybody in SWGOH in 20 seconds or less. Do you have a big capital fleet? No? Then build that. Do you have at least 4 Galactic Legends? No? Then build that. P.S. Work on mods. That's account building advice for everybody. Oh, man. I think the advice that I really wish I had better context for is the raid situation. Because there's so many different ways that this new raid can go, right? Like, it could be that the Leia, the new Endor raid speed bike thing, whatever it is, comes out. And that is the new premium raid that everybody has to gear up for and participate in. It could be that it's an optional raid that you can pick either crate or that. Could be that, like the old days, maybe they'll make it so that you can run 2 raids at the same time. Maybe it's just like a mini event that you can play once a week for a day. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what they're going to do with this. It makes it hard for me to give advice. Because on one hand, the advice is, going forward, you have to build new content, right? They've proven over and over again that when they introduce new content, you got to pay attention to it. You got to build it. So we should all be making preparations to farm the stuff for Galactic Legend Leia. That's one of the next big things. Most of us, like myself, will have time for another journey in between while we get ready for Leia, if we're doing it free to play. But we got to chase the new stuff, right? But when I look at that list of things for the raid, if you've built Profundity or JML or any of it, you get a ton of rebels already, right? So the idea that the characters in the game that would do the best in the new raid has to be something we already built, right? Because out of all the characters that are available over there, we've got a bunch of them. So it makes me feel like, well, I don't really need to prepare for the raid because I'm going to have all these characters here up top relics for the Jedi Master Luke journey. So we'll have 5, 10, 15, we'll have 20 Rebel relics that qualify. There's also a ton of stuff off the Empire. Now my buddy, the Snowtrooper, he's out. He is not in, right? That is the trooper that can't participate. But some of these other troopers are in on the Empire side of things. And if we found out that we had to build a range trooper or something like that to, do the dark side part of the event, it just feels to me like the whole thing is too much for free. Because as it stands right now, Ewoks, Rebels, Empire, we have those things. It's not something new. So they've been introducing things where, you got to build Tuskens, you got to build Mandalorians, like all of the esoteric stuff. And then they're going to give us a raid where we already have characters built. I don't know. I'm suspicious of this, the way this is going to work. Because it's not highly monetized. And if they do a whole raid cycle like this, I don't know what kind of precedent that sets for the future, but I don't know. It'd be good for the players, I think. But, yeah, not so great for for monetization, which makes me think that they won't do it. How do you guys think the new raid is going to go? Replace the crate? Addition to the crate? We'll find out that like the worst characters on that list are the only ones that actually work in the raid. Like you can take Biggs in there, but he doesn't actually work. You gotta have him like a Relic 9 Bodhi Rook or something like that. That's probably what it'll be like. Planned Karma says, greetings. Dude abides in the house. Hydrum says, good evening from Europe. Well, hello, Hydrum. Lex Crack says, what's up? Kyber Soze says, hey, DL, just got done coaching my son's early morning football practice. Time for live streams. 3-word bloat. Nice. Descending Madness says, good morning. I thought that was just a voice in my head, but apparently the Descending Madness is real now. It's in my chat. Terrifying. Exciting at the same time. Jack Sermon says hello. Kith Canum says greetings. Dude Abide says thinking Ewoks and the relevant Iden troopers, stuff like Akbar will be made to be the stuff that does the best, as well as, of course, Leia herself. I hope it's one part of the week. It's man, I've got this little symbol at the bottom corner of my chat. So anymore, when I go to read chat, I have a little heart over the text. So the last chat to be made is partially covered up. So I'm reading Mike Finn's comment, and I said, I hope part of the week it's, and I can't read the rest of the sentence because it's got this stupid little emoji over it. So if you guys know how to get rid of this little emoji thing, I have not been able to figure out how to get rid of that or move it. Oh, okay, so now we got another comment. I hope it's part of the week is Crate and part of the week is Endor. Dude Abide says, I'd also be willing to bet they'll remove or drastically reduce the Mark III from the Crate and move it to the new raid. I anticipate you won't be able to run raids together. So that leaves us with the problem, right? Looking forward, what do? So let's say a new account builds Executor, and maybe they build a GL like Ray or SLKR to stabilize the account, get them started in Conquest, whatever. Right now, skip Jabba, go straight for Princess Leia, I guess. But then if that raid's not the thing, and they missed out on Crate, and Crate's still important, then the whole cycle is missed. So it's pretty annoying. It's pretty annoying not having a clear direction of what that's going to look like. And I feel like it's hard to give people the right advice if we don't know. But the advice has to be now to chase Leia. I think if you're not on Jabba, already doing Jabba, already working on the Crate raid, I think the advice has to change now, going forward. Right? Like we're at the end of the cycle where it was useful to chase Crate raid. Because if you started on Crate raid now, then you didn't have a lot of the stuff already done, you would end up missing the whole Crate cycle probably. Because I mean, with how fast things relic now, it would probably take you still 6 or 7 months to do Jabba if you were just starting now. Yeah, so I think I have to change my advisements going forward. I don't think I've given people bad advice in the past, but I think, going forward, if you're ready to start something new, I don't think Jabba is the thing to start anymore. Jar Jar Bink says hi. Zaid says hello there. Planned Karma says, I have a feeling new currency with the new raid will be or moving rewards over. Yeah, they did say that the latest currency would only be with the featured raid. So you do get the feeling that they're going to either move the Mark III tokens or introduce a new type of currency that's only with the new raid. I think if they introduce this new raid this quickly, I just think it does them a disservice, because the crate raid will have been in service for such a short period of time. Like, if you're gonna make something the crate raid, the premium raid, that's got to be the raid for a good, 8-10 months for people to build into it and start to get rewards. So if 6 months in you're already switching over to a different raid system, I don't know. I think that's not. Again, I'm not a game designer. I'm not in charge of their business, but I think it's bad business. I think you want to monetize the Jabba stuff, and I think you want to let that whole arc play out. And if you want to monetize the Leia journey, monetize it for territory wars, something like that. Monetize it for territory battles. See, when they made the new territory battle with Jabba in it, they should have just left it at that. So Jabba could have been relevant for the territory battle, and then Leia could be relevant for the new raid, and then the next GL that comes out could be like, I don't know, a Grand Arena monster, something, so that they don't have to like replace the raids every couple months. But again, I mean, if they replace the raid with this Rebel raid, and we all have those Rebels already, and they don't make it so that you have to have like ridiculous like Relic 9 or something on them to perform, then everybody's fine with the raid changes, but it's hard for them to monetize it. I don't know. I don't understand the decision. Still don't understand. All right, let's keep catching up on chat over here. CT55 says, first time catching a live stream. I've been binging your videos and I appreciate all that you share. Oh, thanks, man. Good, I hope it helps. It does make it hard to plan and give advice, says Dude. I will say, though, I still think Jabba is worthwhile to build. Relatively early Smuggler's Run 2 is just so much mod income. It is, but you got to expect that they're going to do something else like that with GL Leia, right? So if Jabba gets his own event, Leia's probably going to get her own event. I don't know. Yeah, I agree, dude. It's hard to know what to tell people, right? I still think Jabba's a good journey. I agree with that. I do think Jabba's still a good journey. It's very relevant. But, yeah. The crate raid's definitely a concern. Salon Burleson says, the thing about Jabba still gets a lot of good mod stuff, yeah, from the event. Coincidentally, that's the position I'm in. Got Executor in a first few months ago, and we'll be unlocking Rey tomorrow. Not 100% sure which GL to chase, so I might do gas or something first. I would still do another good journey, because Rey's requirements are still coming out right now. So we can't even farm Rex or Nisa as free-to-play players yet. And we don't know if there's any more new characters coming. Well, there's at least one more new character coming, right? We know there's at least one more new character. So for most of us, the journey's going to be gated behind that stuff. So you definitely have time for more in between. And I would say, I mean, if you have Rey, I mean, you could look to, like you said, with gas, but you could probably look to do the whole Lord Vader journey. Gas, Bad Batch, all of it. And by the time you're finishing up Vader, you'll be finishing up your Leia farms, and you'll be able to roll right into Leia. Because remember, I don't know about you guys. You tell me in chat. Chat, let me know. Are you guys seeing the same thing that I'm seeing on the relic timing. I mean, I'm getting a relic in less than a week, routinely, reliably. So for one of these GL journeys that takes 14 weeks or 14 characters, it's like a 14-week journey. So 3 months per GL, 4 months per GL now, if you consider the unlock time. 14 weeks plus 2 is 16. So if we're like 7 or 8 months out on building Leia anyway, that would be the farm timing. So with single shard drops, it's going to take about 28 weeks to farm the character from the marquee 30, the shards that you get in the marquee, up to 330 shards. So from whatever time the newest character becomes farmable, if it's a regular node, regular energy character, you're 7 months out from there. Which means we've got like, I'm just saying 8 months for a free-to-play player to grab up Leia. So you could do another full Galactic Legend journey in between. You could do like a Lord Vader journey or a JMK journey. If you've got Wat Tambor under control, you could go from Rey into JMK, pick up Cat out of Proving Grounds and stuff, and then roll into Leia. Some kind of synergy there. Or you could build Luke, build Jabba or Luke. Jabba's, I don't know. It's still, it might be too long, right? Because with Jabba, you've still got the Jedi Master Luke stuff, which gives you basically 8 more relics that you got to build. 7, something like that. So that's another 2 months. So that would be a 6-month journey. So Jabba or JML feels like it'd be too long to fit in there. Lord Vader's not a bad journey, but the relic levels are a beast. Good gravy. Everything's relic 6, relic 7. Ugh. That journey has got a lot of relic levels in it. But yeah, you could fit in something like that. CT55 says, I think the crate was a testing raid to see how things would go. I believe the next raid will be longer. I can agree to that, but again, the idea that the next raid has characters that are so free, right? I don't get that, because the character selection that was listed, it's characters that everybody has. Nobody's going to have to relic any of that stuff. All they're going to have to do is get GL Leia. She probably will be a big contributor to that raid, the same way Jabba is. Like, the max team will include Leia somehow. So yeah, but the other stuff that was in that list, I mean, everybody should have a trooper team and a rebel team. So like, there's just a lot of stuff in there, and maybe you relic your Ewoks. I don't know. Maybe there's a reason to relic Ewoks, and whatever. Maybe there's more Ewoks in Leia's journey. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. I get what you're saying. I see a lot of ways that it could work out. It feels like it's poorly monetized. So I don't know why they would do it that way. And again, not to bash CD. This is CG. This is not meant to be a judgment. But they're grabbing money every way they can around the new content, right? So they make new content, they make a new raid, they make all of it so that they can grab money wherever they can get it. And that's not wrong. I mean, that's business, right? So we grant them the right to make money off their game. But this raid just seems way too free. D171 says Mark IV was data mined a while back. Yeah, exactly. I agree with that. So that's what I was thinking. Like, they keep the Mark III currency and then they introduce a new currency when they do the new raid. So that way, everybody that planned for the problem is, if they introduce the Mark IV currency, and then my prediction is they're going to do that and they're going to link the Relic 10 materials to it. They'll introduce Relic 10. They'll make new materials for Relic 10, and you'll only be able to get them with Mark 4 currency. And then, maybe even with Leia, there'll be a Relic 10 requirement somewhere in there. So basically, you have to be even playing the new raid to get Leia in the first place. Something crazy like that. That's how they would monetize that whole system. Force people over into that raid. We'll see. We'll see how it all shakes out. Zaid says, "I'll probably still go for Jabba since it feels too early to be chasing Leia from where I'm at." So when I say chase Leia, all it means is that with the new characters, just make sure that when Rex hits the table, when Princess Nisa hits the table, if they're light and dark side energy, if they're fleet nodes, either one of those, just start picking the characters up. Make them part of your farming plan and start farming those characters as soon as they are farmable. That's the moral of the story, And then your timeline on GL Leia is determined by how quickly you farm them. For the Loquitur account, for example, when Rex and Nisa become farmable, I'm going to be double farming them. I'll farm them twice a day, every day. So my plan is to finish Jabba, to go into JML. I'll make a grab out of that. That's easy. And then I'm going to double farm all the new requirements as they become available. And I will build Star Killer or, whatever little intermediate journeys that maybe Afra. If Afra's part of Leia, then I'll probably have to build that. But, if there's time to kill with the Leia requirements until I get them farmed out. But I plan to double farm the new stuff and have Leia probably 3 to 4 months after she's introduced on the Loquitur account. I don't know if I'll be able to do that on the Obtisio account too. I don't know if the economy can hold up to that, but that'll certainly be the plan. Hey, DL, maybe it's due to feedback on a lot of people being unable to do the Dragon Raid due to the team requirements. I don't think there's a lot of community backlash on it, though. Because once they fix the rewards, any guild that can get the 25 box is already into Mark III tokens. A lot of guilds are trying for higher boxes and higher participation, but it's not... Again, it's not a life or death situation where you go, oh my God, I'm not getting the 265 box, so I'm way behind, right? Like, there's not a box somewhere in Crate that's important except for the 25. Once you get there, you're already okay. So yeah, I don't think there's, or at least I haven't seen a whole lot of, backlash from the community once they fix the Mark III tokens situation. 40 Return of the Jedi anniversary. 40-year Return of the Jedi anniversary. Wow. Coming up, huh? What if the intention is to make 2 paths that bring rewards? What if the intention is to make 2 paths that bring rewards? So, are you saying like the rebels and the good guys will be one path and the Empire will be another path? Or are you saying that the Crate raid will be one path and the new raid will be another path? I think, honestly, I think that the Crate raid will stay exactly where it's at. I don't think they'll change a thing about the Crate raid. I think it's what we're talking about. I think the new raid will come in. It'll have a new type of token. The new type of token will be important for something, and that'll just force everybody to play the new raid. So that's the easiest way to do it. This might be how they filter out the legacy raids. Yeah, I don't know why they've got all the old raids in there still. No reason for that. How will you go for Leia? Go all out from the start. Okay, I already answered that. Any thoughts on Old Republic for Crate Raid? I'm using Jedi Knight Revan, Bastila, Zalbar Mission. All Relic 5, but rarely hit anywhere near the 1.2 million mark. Yeah, Jedi Knight Revan I found is pretty weak. What I did on my Loquitur account is I put in the Armorer and 50 RT. So if I try it with like a more normal composition, I don't get good. I don't even get the 450k, and my Revan is like, you know, Relic 5 or something. But with the armor, you reduce the Crate Dragon's armor, and with 50 RT, you give everybody bonus offensive power. So between those two, and each time one of those skills goes off, you can see the damage in the team just takes a jump up. And it's a good sustained team. And then, of course, the other three are Revan, Bastila, and Jolie Bindo. And I can get 450 with that team, with a bunch of Gear 12s and Revan being the damage dealer. But the armor reduction helps a lot. So if you want to try that instead of Mission in Zalbar, if you've got a Relic Armorer, you could like swap out Zalbar for the armor, and use that armor reduction, and see if that boosts up the capability of the team. That's it. I found that it helped. That armor shreds just made such a big difference in that team's score, and I can easily get 450 with that team now. A bunch of Gear 12s and 2 Relic characters. Mike Finn says he's getting 1 or 2 relics a week. Nick says, yo, DL, I'm ticket farming SLKR. Finished his Rex from scratch exactly 3 months post-Executor. Nice. Good. That's great. 3 months to get a Galactic Legend. Relic 1 to 5, not too bad. 5 to 8 is a lot harder. D1RE says, if Leia becomes a high priority GL like Jabba currently is, it might make sense to single refresh the new marquee nodes to cut the time in half. The new marquee nodes. To single refresh the new marquee nodes. So you're saying like in the event itself? You can't refresh anything in the event. What am I missing? Yeah, so, yeah. So are you saying, so, for example here, I'm setting up so that when Rex becomes farmable, we can farm him. And once he has a node that he's on, yes, I would refresh that node once a day, if that's what you're talking about. That would be the idea. Joseph Adams says my relic cycle is somewhere between 1 to 2 weeks. I bring relic levels to only about 3 to 5 that way, so I don't fall behind on relic materials. Okay. 17 mil box gave the Mark III, by the way. Yeah, but I mean okay, let's take a look here. The 17 box and the 25 box are so close together, right? Like you can't settle for this box with 500 when you can get this box for 750. So almost all the guilds are shooting for that 25 box. There's a pretty big difference between the 25 and the 90. Our guild's getting the 90 now. You can see our previous attempt was here, 110 million or something like that, and we're pushing our way toward 230 or 130 box. We'll be getting that pretty soon. I'm getting 2.6 on Loquitur, and I still don't have Jabba. Once I get Jabba, that'll be up around 4 million. Abticio is down here at 2 million with Jabba, but not any other teams to really support. I'll be splitting those teams, and my Abticio contribution will eventually, I assume that I'm going to have a Jabba team that gets me 2.7, and we'll try to have a second team that gets me the 1.8, so that I can make like a 4.5 million contribution on Abticio as well. So yeah, we've got a lot of people doing really well in the raid, and we'll pass the 130, and that'll boost us up from 1,000 to 1,450. It's a pretty big jump in the rewards. So yeah, it's just that the difference between 17 and 25 is only, I mean, it's easy, right? Once you've got a couple people getting high scores, you can easily get to the 25. It seems to me that Rebels and Empire currently form a cluster of requirements that lead to a lot of good payoffs between ships and GLs. Prequel and sequel content has low value comparatively. Yeah, and two of the best fleets in the game, right? The Profundity is a Rebel fleet, and the Executor, well, I suppose technically the Executor is a bounty hunter fleet, but you do build some good Empire stuff along the way. So yeah, so I mean, it even represents the best two first fleets. Evangeline says, same here, Joseph. I've taken a break for GLs for the last couple months. I've built up a lot of other teams, and it feels great. Most of my relics are Relic 3. So you guys are getting to Gear 13 fast, but you're having troubles getting to the higher relics. Yeah, I still think, you know, build a relic character, or at least this is the way it's working out for me. You know, build a relic character each week for 3 or 4 weeks, and then take a week to work on some Relic 8 stuff. You know, take a character from Relic 7 to Relic 8, or a character like, you know, like you guys are saying, from Relic 5 to Relic 7. And just focus on those materials for about a week or so. Maybe there will be something else, something different from the relic system. Oh boy. Yeah, so we need more Datacrons, Omicrons. What else could there be? A new Cron? A Gunocron? A Lasercron? Something. They'll make another Cron to go somewhere on the character. A 5th type of mod system would be good for the game, definitely. Yeah, I'm a bit skeptical. They might do it. They might have another, or maybe the 7 dot mods. I mean, that's another thing that they've been talking about for a while. 7 dot mods. So maybe the new currency will be 7 dot mod slicing material. That would actually be kind of an interesting one, because I think some guilds, like the mid-level guilds, could just pass on that and keep doing the crate raid and not feel bad, at least for a little while. But nobody's going to do that, right? Once the new raid has new stuff in it, everybody's going to do the new raid. Yeah, I don't know. The crate raid may still remain valuable, and the new one might get better rewards, but negligible difference. But the new one just seems like it's going to be so easy, because everybody has those characters already relicked. So I think as soon as the new raid is introduced, unless there's something really weird, I think everybody just switches straight over to the new raid. Like, the crate raid will instantly be defunct, because it'll be easy for people to build into the new raid, the way it's set now. I like the idea with Dark and Light Path. Sounds great too. I doubt CG are that sophisticated. Or crate takes good RNG and remodding. I do for Old Republic Jedi, which is worse than Mission in Zalbar, and I get 1 million, but it takes a good numbers of retries. And I remod Jedi Knight Revan for crit chance and offense, and Basti for speed. So dude remods, uses 4 of the Jedi, and gets 1 million. Interesting. I don't see how you can recommend GL Leia for new players. It's a marquee character. So, but pay attention to what I'm saying. I'm not saying new players run out and get Leia. I'm saying new players should plan for it. So when Rex, Nisa, and whatever else become farmable, don't wait a year for them to become double drops. We can't do that anymore. They're going to continue to build content around the new GLs. So it's going to take you 7 months to farm up those shards, single drops. Meanwhile, you need to also be doing another journey in between. That's what I had said. And I think, yes, if you're a new player, if all you have is, let's say you built Executor and you're going into, building teams for Conquest, there's no reason why you can't add Rex, Nisa, and Torvald or whatever his name is. I'm trying to remember. But there's no reason you can't add those to your farming routine. One of them will probably be a Cantina character, and you leave that till last, and then right when you're ready to make the GL. But in doing it that way, you get the GL 7 months after release. Right now, if people are building Jabba now, it's a full year after the release, and it was already relevant to have Jabba done 3 months ago, right? For those of us that waited and didn't start with his requirements right away, we're late. We're late to the party. We're getting our Jabbas built now, but it's after several months of very relevant content have already gone by. So that's what I'm saying. You have to be on the fastest free-to-play timeline to unlock GL Leia. So just farm those characters up. Build other stuff in your account, build income stuff, build for Conquest, but farm the Leia character so that you can build GL Leia. Unless there's some crazy requirement. If they come out with a requirement that you have to have, whatever the next Conquest character is, Malicos. If Malicos is now going to be a requirement for Leia or some crazy thing, then that changes the scope of what we're able to do. But I mean, nobody's farming these characters yet anyway, so it's I don't know. I still think it's good advice. All right. The crack says, true, we need another cron thingy. Regular energy is 6.25 months. The marquee event shards we already have, so call it 6 months. They already said something about the characters they currently have in mind. By the way, how can I make my Executor stronger against Chimera? Stronger against Chimera for like holding position in Fleet Arena or something, or in GAC you're losing to Chimeras. You can try the 3 attacker version of it. So this is the standard setup with the Houndstooth, the Xanadu Blood, and Razor Crest. The 3 attacker version has the IG 2000 instead of the Houndstooth here. But I don't know for the Empire fleet if the 3 attacker is stronger or weaker. I mean, I haven't practiced that matchup, so I don't know. In Fleet Arena, always getting beat by a guy with Chimera. You're always going to get beat by somebody, right? Like, unless he's beating you during your payout time, it shouldn't be a big deal. Just, and if anybody out there's playing outside of your payout time, there's no reason for it, right? Let's say you get paid out. I get paid out at 1 o'clock today. So sometime between noon and 1, I'll play my placement games. I'll increase my ranking. And then that's it. I don't have to play again for another 23 hours. And you don't want to play in times when other people are fighting for their placement. So if I come in and I'm number 14, I mean, I don't care, right? What does it matter who beat me overnight? So you could try the 3 attacker. That's what I would say. Try the 3 attacker setup. See if it does any better for you. It might help. Can't hurt. There's no harm in trying. All right, here we have Kurak. 6 million galactic power, 3.6 in characters, 2.5 in ships. 6 million, that's close. That's close to us, right? We're 6.7 million on this account. Past our 666. Lower GP. Oh, man. This guy's probably going to beat me, too. Lower GP. How long's he been playing? Let's look. Galactic War Battles 1, 11,340. Alright, so about the same time as me as well. 11,340. And I'm at 12. Alright. Interesting. Cool, let's go take a look at what he's got. I feel like I already know how this whole thing is going to end, guys. Because I took a look, and we've already been full cleared, and he's got Jabba on defense. So I don't know that we've got much of a chance of getting this done today. Executor here, Negotiator, Malevolence. Not much else, but no profundity. Interesting. Okay, but he did beat my Executor, no problem. I guess with Malevolence? Or his own Executor. Maybe he takes his Executor on offense. In any case, he's got the Fury class Interceptor, so he's got Malgus. He's got 2 GLs, Jabba the Hutt, and Master Kenobi. I would rather have these 2 GLs than JMK and Sith Eternal, but that's where I'm at. He's got Maul in here. It's Jedi Knight Luke, Vaders, Revan, Malak. Mostly, oh, Admiral Trench is in there too. I haven't fought against an Admiral Trench. I wonder if he's on defense. Wampa's in there. Okay. Take a look. His fastest non-GL character is a Boosh. 341 plus 156. That's pretty good. Hermit Yoda. 331 plus 151. That's pretty good. Alright, so he's got less galactic power. And he did what I've said over and over again that I wish I hadn't done, right? So he just went straight into another GL. I took time to build that second big fleet with profundity. And I didn't need it. I really didn't need to build profundity after I built Executor. So I've got 2 big capital ships. And he's got 1 big galactic slug. Alright, so he full cleared me for 1832, which is pretty high banner clear. He's got Jabba in here, Sana, Staros. He's got Bounty Hunters, Night Sisters. So it's not really that hard to beat, but this Jabba team is all Relic 7. No Datacron, though. Interesting. No Datacron. So I have to try to beat that with my JMK. I think that's really my only option there. We've got Malgus here. If we don't need our GL anywhere else, we can do Sith Eternal there. We can try Gas there. We've got some options. Mandalorians. Can use CLS or something. Alright, but Jabba's the big thing here, right? We gotta get rid of Jabba. So let's do the Galactic Republic here. And this part's easy. I could bring Gas in here. He's got some weaker defenses. I do have Shock T to carry the 501st clones. So I could put Gas in here just to have another big damage dealer to try to help me get through this without timing out. What do you guys think? Should I gas it up? Do gas here? I think the extra damage is better than recovery. We'll do the half ult and get rid of... Or do we need to do the half ult? I think we just wait for a full ult and then get rid of Boosh Leia. We will get eaten by the... we'll get eaten by the Rancor, though. So this is crit damage and health with 15% on everybody. I don't think I have a better 15% or a better cron that I can use here. Health protection, 33% crit damage. This is 67% crit damage. That's a pretty big deal. No cron, you should be fine. Use gas versus Malgus. I have Sith Eternal Emperor. So if I don't need him on the back wall, I don't know. This guy's got some good stuff, right? But if he's got JMK on the back wall, I'm already done, right? If he's got anything else on the back wall that I need Sith Eternal for, then I'll struggle against Malgus. So basically, if this guy traps me well on the back wall... okay, so I'll save Skywalker back then. Fine, we'll save Skywalker back. Who else can we put in here that makes this dangerous? It's got to be Shakti then. And we can get the offense up. I mean, this helps, right? Getting offense up. Okay. All right. We can do it. Gotta go fast, though. Gotta go fast. All right, guys. 1/5 of all people who are watching have activated their lightsaber. That's a pretty disappointing number. I really wish that more people would activate their lightsabers. Click that button. Make that like button go away. Okay, that's enough, Jabba. It's about enough. Alright, swap this over. We will reset. Okay. Oh boy. We really need to get to Leia. That's the thing. I'm just going to take the ult here. Go a little early, but it's fine. We'll try to stick to Embo as the next person that dies in this sequence. There we go. Leia's out. Get back on Embo. We should be able to kill him before we lose access to the ult letting us work around, right? Alright, this Embo die. Come on, Embo. What's going on, bruh? That Embo's being a fruitcake. Alright, get rid of some buffs back here. See if we can get rid of Skiff-Guard Lando. Alright. Kenobi, you're about to be eaten, bud. Nothing I can do about it. Oh. 8 cat. Not affected by taunt, huh? Okay, that's not great. Huh. I don't know why, but I was thinking they had to still eat Kenobi first, but I guess not. Yeah, without Cat, this is without Cat and without an additional damage dealer. I don't know how I'm gonna finish this out. I just don't have enough sauce to kill Chrysanthemum. See if we can get it into cleanup range, though, at least. Get rid of Lando. About to lose another character here. Jabba always eats cat when I fight him. Yep. Let's just put this on auto, and I don't think we'll even get through Chrysanthemum at this point. If we do get him down, though, I won't take my next turn. We'll leave it there. Come on, bite Kenobi. Did he bite Kenobi? He bit Kenobi. All right. So we got a minute to take this guy down. And if we focus up and don't lose the buff immunity on him, as long as buff immunity stays, or healing immunity stays up, we might be able to take him down. Come on, get him. Yeah, so as soon as we need a second battle, that's all he needed, right? He just needed us to, yeah, we lost the healing immunity, so he's healing back up. Yep. Yeah, all he needed for us to do was to drop a battle, and there's no way we can catch him now. And that's it. The match is over. Well, good game for him, I suppose. Let's see if we can clean this up. I'm interested in at least trying to clean it up. I don't think Sith Eternal can do the job very well, right? So Troopers. So we got to kill Chrysanthemum twice. That doesn't matter, right? So, I mean, if we don't get through Jabba, we're not seeing the back wall. None of it. Okay. Do this. We'll do this. Take a look at things. Try to get Chrysanthemum hurt here. Got to get the armor shred on him from, man, ability blocked again. Okay. There we go. That armor reduction will help a lot. Okay, let's do the area effect so I can get a... Nope, he's got buff immunity on. Never mind. I was going to say I try to get a critical hit, but I didn't get the... Didn't get the buff, didn't get the critical hit immunity. Or the critical advantage. I can critically hit when I have advantage. I didn't get advantage. You guys know what I'm trying to say here. Cannot get through this chrysanthemum. Ridiculous. Come on, buddy. I feel like I have good damage. Pretty good, at least. All right. There, got a billion protection up again. Let's drain turn meter and see if we can get a big assist here. Come on. Nothing. Alright, we got advantage now. We can do a critical hit. That looked okay. Get a second armor shred on him. Alright. We've almost killed Chrysanthemum once. Gotta get in on Jabba. Chrysanthemum comes back. Alright, now we're gonna drop the bomb on Chrysanthemum and just get him out of here. If we don't get him out right away, he's gonna start getting protection back. It's gonna get ugly. We can't put it on auto because auto will make bad choices. So we've got to just leave it on regular and we should be able to work our way through it. Although the protection up, man, when he gives himself protection up, that's like 4.7 billion hit points. Oh, we lost a stack on Dark Trooper. That's bad. Alright, guys, come on. Okay, alright. We're getting there. Minute left. Minute 8. Got 11 stacks, 12 stacks. No stacks. There he goes. Alright, we got him. 39 banners. Stark's second special removes buffs, like protection up. Ooh, okay. I guess that could have made it a little easier. Alright, what are we doing with Night Sisters? What are we doing with any of this stuff? Bounty Hunters here. This team is not great. It doesn't matter. It's so futile, right? Because he already full cleared me. He's got 1832 banners. I dropped that battle, then the game is over. So there's actually nothing I can do to win this now. It's quite frustrating. Quite frustrating to lose your whole GAC in one battle. I wonder if we can get through with something like this. It's pretty weak though. Nest won't do it. We could do Bounty Hunters. Some Jedi. We could split out the Mon Mothma team. We could probably kill this with a decent Mon Mothma team, right? Let's see who we've got that we could put in here. That's not great. Huh. We'll do a 4-man Radis team right here. Just, you know what? We don't want to use Radis till we see the back wall. Let's go look at that top zone again, see what I'm holding back. Sith Eternal, CLS, for sure. Gas. And then we just got Geos there. There's lots of stuff we can do against Geos. Gear 12 Geos. Okay. So let's maybe we could make, you know what? Let's just do bounty hunters. Let's just do bounty hunters against bounty hunters and kill them and be done with it. He doesn't have Lord Vader. We're not going to see something like that on the back wall. So we'll just take this in, roll through these teams, get to the back wall, go from there. Need to go for max efficiency now. Solos or duos when possibles. You can still win this. He's got a lot of weak teams. I don't think I can win this. I mean, getting 1838 banners when you already dumped 30 of them would be the equivalent of getting a total score of 1860 on a normal run. 1865. I think my best run that I've done was something like 1865. That's I mean, that's an amazing run. I'll try to do lower character yeah, I don't see that ever happening though. Seriously. I think that would be a fantasy. Well, we can try it here. We can try it here. We can do dash. We can just do this and try to clean this up with Dash's big hits before they ever get to go. But all they need to do is take one turn, get a big area effect off, and you know, puts us in the hurt locker. Cara Dune, bye. I'm not going to tolerate no Cara Dunes. All right, come on. L3. Let's get a stun here if we can. $66. So we gained one banner. Night Sisters. Vader. How do we feel about just like Vader in a tank? What about Savage? Does Savage beat this, or does he just get stunned into the dirt? Let's see. So yeah, he could get stunned a lot, but let's check this out, right? He gains resilient defense. Okay. 10% for each debuff. Whenever he's critically hit, he gains offense, health steal. Okay. Savage has 50% defense, vulnerable. Gains taunt, dispels it. Whenever he takes damage, he gains defense up, heal over time, offense up, gains 30% turn meter. He dispels stuns on himself when he's crit. If you have Django or Boba, you can solo the Night Sisters. I think Django and Boba are both on defense though. Yeah, we don't have them here. All right, let's try this with just Savage. Just Savage. Crit damage, health steal, protection. What's the... Do we have like something with a ridiculous amount of health steal? There we go. Sure, why not? Alright, let's try it. Let's solo Night Sisters with Savage. And then we gotta get ourselves around to DACA somehow. Okay, the plagues are on. Stunned again. Stunned again. Okay, we get a turn. Stunned again. Okay, stunned again. Get DACA out of here once. Kill zombie again. DACA out of here. Oh, come on. Kill DACA twice. Then we gotta kill... Oh, we can kill DACA 3 times. Okay. Let's also kill Mother Talzin. If we can. Kill zombie again. Kill Talzin. Let's kill Savage. Or, no, don't kill Savage. Kill Asajj. Asajj, Savage. You guys know what I mean. Alright, Night Sister Spirit. Okay. Nothing but a zombie left. Alright, 69 banners. Got some Night Sisters done with Savage. Oppression. Oppressor of the Savages. Alright, we got Dash Rendar on the back wall. These are all really lightweight teams. Okay. Alright. Okay, so what we have left up front. We do have this team. What's better? Fair enough. My Django and Boba are on defense as well. So we have CLS, Gas, and Sith Eternal. Does Gas beat this with good banners? You know what might beat this with better banners is the Jedi team. This might be a good place for the Jedi Knight Revan team. We'll see if we've got another 15% Kron. So then we can just kind of go in here and target Maul with Revan, kill him. Once he's dead, most of the damage threat's gone, right? So, should be possible. Thinking Adrad versus Maul. Let me check GG. I'm thinking about Jedi Knight Revan versus Maul. We could go to Grand Arena Science and check GAC Science. I don't know how many of y'all use GAC, Grand Arena Science, but it's pretty good. So we picked Maul as a team, and we can see there's people use Jedi Knight Revan against it. Yeah, they're getting like 65 banners with Jedi Knight Revan. Internet Revan, 65 banners. Normal. No Jolie to res if Maul goes off. That's true. I do not have Jolie Bindo. I'm doing it anyway. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. It better be fine. We're going to make it fine. How's that, guys? We're going to make it fine. Okay. So. Let's go ahead and give ourselves foresights. Stun everybody. Ability blocks. Pass it around to Luke. Basic. Alright. Phase 1 complete. Master's training. Complete. He's gonna make me lose a lot of banners. Come on, man. Not cool. Armor has turn meter, so let's, again, just with the idea of not losing banners. Okay. I think we've got enough assists passed around that it should be everybody back to full protection. 65 banners. Alright. Good. That worked out well. Now I've got this Amal Gus. And I don't see any way around C Watt here. Right, we need the Watt to clear all the debuffs Bastille is going to be putting on everybody. So we're kind of stuck needing the Watt Tambor in here in this mission. What's the one that gives Separatist? There we go. Damage immunity. They deal 100% more damage. Crit chance, health steal. It's all garbage. We just want protection. So we either get good stats, I don't know, whatever, fine. We'll take it. Vader can solo the Geos, then try for solos on the back wall. Okay. We will do what we can. Alright, let's link up Malgus and Malak. Malakaliki Maka. And then unfortunately we're going to lose Wat Tambor. We'll still end up with 65 banners, but you know, 65 banners when you're doing an underdog is not the goal. But we'll have to live with it. Alright. He's shocked. Stop being so shocked, Wat. What? He's what Tambor? What? Never gets to act again. He has to stand there the whole time. Just getting beaten on. Yeah, see, if we didn't have the Wat Tambor in here, though, that would be bad news right there. So many debuffs. Yeah, 65 banners. Wat died. That's typically what we get. All right. Vader can solo things. But maybe in this case, Vader is not a reliable solo. That's the thing. If anything goes wrong with that Vader, he just loses. It's all Gear 12 Geos though, right? So there's no... there's no relic Geo in here. So just having one relic increases the hit point pool by quite a bit. He'll help the team absorb damage because when he gets hit. But yeah, no, this should be okay. We should be able to do, let's see, Merciless. I'm just trying to think if putting in one other character helps me get more banners. We got a critical damage Datacron on, so that should be it, right? Make sure you cull Poggle since it can't be dodged. Yeah, my Vader's pretty fast. So let's check speeds. 281. He'll get 16 from himself. So he'll be 97. I don't imagine that this guy's going to have 297 speed Geos. Mods are pretty mediocre. I mean, unless we click on one of these guys and see a speed set with 6-dot mods, they're not going to touch 297, right? Spy has a 6-dot mod, 202 speed though. Sunfat can't possibly be fast because he's like a ridiculously slow character anyway. His speed's like 108 or something like that. It's awful. Okay. All right, let's try it. I do Merciless Massacre, Force Crush on Brute, call Poggle immediately, then Basics, Cull Brute, finish. All right. Bam. Looking for Poggle. Where's Poggle? Oh, there's Poggle. Yeet. And do Basics on everybody else. And then Cull the Brute. May not need to Cull the Brute after all. The Brute culled himself. Alright, 69 banners. That Bounty Hunter team has Fennec in it. So, like... there's a lot of stuff here that could kill this very easily. But Fennec hits hard. So this is the last team that I have to kill where I can just like cannot mess around. So the question is, do I go with something like Radis where I'm not going to get the Underman banners, but I'm pretty sure that I'm going to get 65? We can do Gas solo somewhere. We can do a Wampa solo somewhere. We got Nest. So we can try to divide those three up on the back wall, do Gas. Maybe with one, no, not even with one clone, right? There should be a team that we can just gas down. So that leaves us with CLS and Radis. And I feel like the Radis is just pretty confidently 65 banners, whereas CLS may not be. CLS works for a guaranteed 65 too. You think CLS is a guaranteed 65 here? Are you sure? Because I feel like there's some area effect here, right? I feel like these guys are Lando in there for AoE. I feel like they hit one area effect. I'm going to lose banners on Chewie and 3PO. I'm never going to get those banners back, right? I don't have recovery unless there's something in here that gets me some kind of crazy good recovery. Nope. That's true. Admirad probably safer. Yeah, I feel like Admiral Radis is safer. We're gonna go with Radis and get a 65. We'll try to time everything out so that we guarantee a 65. I think we still got 15% Datacrons in here for light side. Nope, we don't. This has a lot of defense on it. Crit avoidance, health steal. Dark side, allies, daze, stuns. There's just a lot of this that's not that great. We'll just take this one in. It just keeps people alive, right? So it's fine. All we need to do is keep Radis alive. Take Mon Mothma out. I don't know. Man, if I lose by one banner, Mon Mothma will get the blame. But, yeah. Mon Mothma is so good at taking out debuffs. You know, she is the way this team has to deal with buffs on the opponent. Alright. This is going to be too easy. I'm not even going to get to the alt. So, this is actually... I might not get 65 banners just because the battle goes too fast. Yeah, 64 banners, I guess. Couldn't get back around to Radis. Probably a way that I could have stalled a little more. I don't know. Don't know. All right, so let's try to get some solos on the back wall here. See what we're up against in ships. We can nest here. We can Wampa this. Maybe we Wampa the Ewoks. Is there a reason why we can't Wampa Ewoks? I feel like we just come in here with Wampa and kill everything, right? Like Wampa kills this. And then we could potentially come in here with gas and just one-shot this with gas's area effect. So Wampa gas and the Enfys Nest up here. Alright, I'm going for it. We're going for it. Skywalker. Crit damage. CLS solo one team since he recover banners with stance swap. Kylo Ren can solo. I don't have Kylo Ren on this account, though. Alright, here we go. Gas solo. We got to rely on this just blowing them out of the water. Okay. Stunned. Lost a banner. 68. Wampa may also lose a banner. Protection. Is more protection better? I think it is, right? Because it'll make it... No, we want health. Do we have anything with a bunch of health? 8% health, 7% health. 17% health. Yeah, so we'll equip this because the health will give bigger protection up on the Womp. So we come in here, we Womp stuff and hope that it gives us enough protection up that we don't ever lose our protection. Bam. Okay. Killing Ewoks. Wampa hungry today. 69, baby. Alright. And then Phoenix. We've got Nest. Who... Does Grievous kill all of these in one hit? That's the question. I don't know the answer to that. All right, we're just going to nest. We'll just do Enfys Nest here. Is there anything that gives me protection recovery of any kind? Nope. If I could get just some kind of protection recovery on Nest, that would be fantastic. All right, here we go. We got to hope that her big area effect kills all of these Phoenix, or at least some of them. And I think we get 68 banners. I don't think we can get 69 here. Well, we didn't kill anybody. Get Hera out of here first. Yeah. Cost me some protection. There's just no way to get it back without Kira Lead. Kira Lead could have got it back, but then I lose Kira. All right, fine. 68 banners. Let's make a calculation and see if we got close on this or not. All right, calculator out. 1832. And we have 1410 so far. That means I need 422. We get 219 here. I need 203 banners. So if I have 3 ship battles, that means I need 68 banners per ship battle. That's doable if I'm careful. The fleet down here, yeah, we'd probably want it to do Separatists up here, Negotiator down here, Profundity here. And he's got the 3 attacker version of the defense. The 3 attacker version of the defense is very dangerous for us. We're just going to take in 2 reinforcements, and we'll have to get it done that way. Can't bring in a plow. Doesn't really help. We just have to get good RNG. We have to be able to kill this Relic 7 Xanadu Blood instantly. If we get assists and we kill the Xanadu Blood, we'll be good. If we don't get assists, we will just straight up lose this. So let's go. It's only dangerous if he outspeeds. No, it's so basically here's what happens. We're going to come in, and if we get bad RNG on any battle against the Executor, we can lose. But especially against the 3 attackers, we got no assists right here, right? Come on. Yeah, see, they're going to be able to kill one of these. Oh, he attacked the tank. There you go. That's how it works right there. With the 3 attacker comp, if you don't get your assists on Xanadu Blood, you just instantly lose. That's it. We'll see. I mean, we're not giving up. They're going so fast to the ult. They're gonna have the ult in like 4 seconds. Look at this. Yeah, they got the ult now. Next time the capital ship goes, I'll lose my capital ship. Interesting. I wonder. Yeah, that I was gonna say it's weird that the Houndstooth didn't come in as a reinforcement. I was wondering if he maybe didn't even have the Houndstooth in there, but he does. Yep. If we'd have killed Xanadu Blood, we'd have won. But that first attack, you pull the trigger, you get no assists. It's just over. Is it possible to open with the other Profundity special on IG to take it out right away? IG gains life every time something takes a turn. So if you start out doing the double assist on IG, you've got even less chance of taking it out, I think. Yeah, because you'd have to do... You'd have to do the double assist there. Yeah, I don't see it happening that way either. Because the IG, I don't know. Maybe it, I mean, I don't have an hourglass to go back and try, but I think if you did that, and I think it would be the same thing. I think I actually did try that in a Grand Arena. We tried. I know that I've tried it before unsuccessfully. I can't remember if it was in Fleet or if it was in Grand Arena. But I did try that before, killing the IG first. And it, at least in my experience, it really does come down to whether or not you get that Xanadu Blood out first. Okay, let's... That's a shame, too, because we were on track to potentially win this GAC. Pulled it back. Thought we had a chance. I don't have profundity, but when I do, I kill IG first. Well, maybe I'm just doing it wrong then. You know what? We can go test. we will go test immediately after this battle. All right. Let's just kill this tank. Well, we can kill Anakin. Seems more desirable. And then we'll kill the tank. Put some buzz droids over here on Clone Sergeant. With the 5s in there, you got to kill the tank pretty fast, because if the tank just keeps... yeah, let's get another little guy. If the tank just keeps getting regenerated by Rex, that's really hard to kill. And Rex will tend to target whoever has the lowest protection. So... Alright, make it a habit. Let's see if we can recover some banners here. I don't think we've got enough to recover banners. Yeah, the bombs are too good. Let's get a taunt back over here. Instantly removed by Ahsoka. No problem. Didn't want that taunt anyway. Wow. We are seriously... Look at this. We are getting crippled on banners. This is insanity. We'll make Ahsoka do her little thing to remove buffs. Oh, maybe we'll just kill her. Nope. Alright, fine. Get out of here. 62 banners. That's not great. Maybe we wouldn't have won this GAC anyway, just because we had trash banners. Okay. Let's put in these reinforcements. Get in there, see if we can get this done. I completely forgot about doing my fleet arena for myself today, so I'm going to have garbage placement in fleet. Holy cow, it's almost on my payout time and I haven't even gone out and played a fleet game. Alright, we're just going to target the tank. See if we can get that thing out of here. We were unsuccessful. He still removed our protection. Cost us a bunch more banners. This doesn't cleanse, does it? Turn meter, recover protection. We can get protection back here, theoretically. 74 banners, that was good. Yep, would have been real close. Would have been real close. That's aggravating though, man. And guys, I'm annoyed. I am annoyed by this. Alright, hey, have I ever talked to you guys about getting second place in Fleet Arena? The value of second place. I've been playing around with this lately, just as something to test out. So instead of trying to get first every day, I just go in for second. Get second place. Everybody who goes in that wants fleet placement wants first place. So if you're in first place, you're always going to lose it instantly, right? Like the next hour after your payout, you're automatically going to lose first place. So second place, though, a lot of times people don't kick you out of second place. And if they do, they're coming up from like sixth place. I think when you're in sixth place, you can only see second place. So if somebody gets into sixth and they beat you in second place, then you end up sixth place. And nobody fights the person in sixth place either. So I don't know. It's just this weird little gimmick where I've started getting second place. And a lot of days when I come in here, just like today, I'm in sixth place, or yeah, looking at second place. And then you can just get second place again. I don't have to fight quite as much. All right, on the Obtesio account, we're going to go try our experiment. We're going to see if there's a fleet with the 3 attackers. And we'll try to take it on. All right. Nothing to see here. Let's get over on Obtesio. And let's see. 9 and 10. The only other option is 8. Okay, so there's nobody down here with 3 attackers. If we look at the top. Well, you know what? If nobody down here has it, let's go 7th place. Get this battle out of the way and then see. A guy in my fleet arena has infinite time, so he goes back in every day after being kicked out of first and takes second. Best of both worlds if you have the time. So some people, like way back in the day, like back in you know, the early times, you would get first place and then you would soften up your fleet. So there we go. We lost to the standard setup that time on a 4-star Profundity, or 4-star Executor. We'll spend some crystals. I want to see if there's anybody up top that's got that 3 attacker setup that we could try. Now, why would you call the assists on Profundity or on the Outrider? So whenever I call assists, if you call Millennium Falcon to assist, it's automatically going to call somebody else to assist. So you kind of get the best of both worlds, right? You get the attack, you get the damage from the Millennium Falcon, you get another ship attacking. That other ship attacking can trigger more attacks, and you get kind of this daisy chain of assists. So with all of those assists going off, I mean, the Outrider's damage on the basic doesn't feel like it's so powerful that I should pick that over the Falcon. So maybe you guys can help me out. Why do you pick that over the Falcon? The maxed Leviathan in my shard sits in second all the time. Well, I mean, good for him for having a maxed Leviathan, right? That's fantastic. Yeah, see there, I just did it. I did it again without even thinking. I just automatically just click on the assist for the Falcon. Because watch, as soon as I attack with the Falcon, other ships assist. That's a good little assist train. Okay, missed the ult. Okay, we'll call him to attack. Oh, we got a lot of assists going on there, so that was good. Man, I got a sneeze that's right there. It won't come out, though. It's just driving me crazy. Woo! All right, here we go. Send the tentative away. Then we can put this in auto. And hopefully get back around to trying our experiment here. Somebody in the top 5 or 6 should have a 3 attacker setup somewhere in here, right? Come on now, let's go. 4, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does 5? Nope, 5 doesn't have it either. So the only choices are 1 and 2 now. The first place guy doesn't usually play that setup. Second place guy doesn't have it either. Alright, so I have a chance to spend 50 crystals and potentially get more, right? Because I'm in the 200 range. So we need to grab third if we can. Let's spend the 50 crystals and hope that we get good RNG. But I will look for executors that are running the 3 attacker comp, and I'll try to see if I can work with the Xanadu Blood as the first kill and see if that works better. And maybe we can work out a way to get that done. That's not quite so RNG dependent. All right. Just going for fleet placement here, and then we'll get into Grand Arena, and we'll see if we can do anything on this TCO account. All right, come on, get an assist. All right, take the buff off there. We'll just get this IG 2000. Try to kill that. All right. See, if you get assists like that and it goes crazy, then it's not too hard to do well. All right. Good. The Leviathan can be max bannered countered with a maxed profundity. Has me questioning whether to max Leviathan when I get it or to max out my profundity. I'm going to go back to the number of fleets analysis. Right, so if you've got 2 big fleets already, if you've got Executor and Profundity, I wouldn't be in any hurry to get that Leviathan. If you only have Profundity, you can build the Profundity to beat Leviathans and then put your own Leviathan on defense and make your opponent beat it. So having a fleet is what's important. I would, honestly, I would max out the Profundity fleet first, because you're typically going to take Profundity on offense anyway, right? Isn't that what most people are going to do? I feel like Executor's a decent defensive ship, but Profundity is much better on offense. Significantly better as an offensive fleet. I mean, if other people feel differently, let me know. I'm always curious your guys' opinions. Pew. Trying to get this armorer dead. Thought maybe I could get some area effect going on her, but it wasn't enough. Come on, Leia. There we go. We got her. Do our obligatory squad arena battle. I usually don't even play squad arena. I just go in there and forfeit and let the opponent have it. But with Jabba, it's fun. Playing squad arena is fun again. Make squad arena fun again. Musquaga. Musquafa? I don't know. Something. Some kind of acronym there. Running it on auto. I'm actually running a squad arena on Loquitur in the other screen at the same time. So we'll see if we get stalled out here and time out, or we'll see if we win. Okay. We're just at the stage of getting rid of Cat on the other account. Alright, how we doing over here? Sith Eternal's hanging in there. That's not great. Come on, buddy. Oh, he's linking up more characters. Get him. Get him. Come on, Leia. Put out the damage. Yeah, there we go. Good job. Fantastic. Alright, and then Loquitur's on auto as well. We're autoing mirror match on Kenobi versus Kenobi. Hot Kenobi on Kenobi action. It's only hot because they're on Mustafar. Are they? Is that where this is at? I mean, I don't know. I don't recognize where all the scenes are at, but look, it looks like something hot just outside this door. It looks like steam in the doorway. I'm claiming we're on Mustafar, even if we're not. Sounds good to me. My Executor sits on defense and I take Profundity on offense. Yep. I'm well past the point where I could turn away from my Leviathan journey. I should have it in 6 weeks. I'll rush JML after Leviathan, though. That sounds good. David Dutrow says, I had Executor and Profundity and I still maxed out Leviathan. Having Executor and Leviathan both on defense, plus a tough Executrix, gives a lot of options in GAC. This is a Rebel ship hallway. It's a hallway scene. There should have been a Vader in there. All right, good enough. Let's cash out our rewards over here on Obtisio. Get our daily scraps of Cairo. Alrighty, let's go. Grand Arena time. Let's see what we've got over on this account. Got a win in the first round. Jabba held. Profundity held. Whole thing held together. Good. This round. Roxo Turf. Is that something spelled backwards? Oscar Frutos. Yeah, this is Oscar backwards, right? Raxo Oscar. Fructose. Huh. Corellian Solo. Stats 6.5 million galactic power. 2/6 in ships. 3/9 in characters. 22,000 galactic war battles won. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Over 5 years on this account. Executor, Malevolence, Negotiator, some other stuff. No Leviathan, no Profundity yet. 3 GLs, Jedi Master Luke, Sith Eternal, Lord Vader. Got Skywalker in here. Got Revens, Malik. Somewhere? Where's Malik? There he is. Relic 5. Malgus is in the house. And it looks like he's building toward Jabba the Hutt. I don't see Jabba yet. He's partway there. When I see the Embo, I figure if you build an Embo, you must be building Jabba the Hutt. But Embo... Is Embo a wreck for... Is that a wreck for... Oh, that's a wreck for Skywalker, right? I built this guy on my main account. It's just been so long. Yeah, Embo Relic 5 is a requirement for Lard Vader. Okay, so tons of stuff. Let's see how many GLs he put on defense for us. Ooh, Jabba held. Did he fight Jabba at all? 5 battles. Got it down to just the slug, but couldn't get through the slug. All right. Nice. Did the Profundity slow him down at all? Nope. Ran right through it. Blah. Okay. 2 GLs on offense looks like. We've got Jedi Master Luke down here. And then we've got Sith Eternal up top and Lord Vader. Oh boy. Oh, he's got all of his GLs on defense. Okay, it's over. The Grand Arena is over. Wampa's going in against Sith Eternal, though. Yes, he is. Let's see. 2 buffs that can be dispelled. They gain offense. We're not going to have that, though, right? Okay, let's see. Dark side start to same thing. Crit avoidance, crit damage, crit chance, accuracy. Fine. Equip it. We just want crit damage, right? We should just take whatever gives us the best offense and crit damage. It doesn't, we don't really need to save datacrons for anything. So this has 20% crit damage, 10% offense. That's it. That's the best damage that we got. Okay, here we go. Let's go, Wampa. They didn't save Imperial troopers to clean up that Jabba. I don't know. What would you use? Use like start out with CLS or something like that to start killing the characters that are in there. I'm just trying to think of like what sequence he would have had to go through to try to get 5 battles. I feel like he would have taken CLS or something like that in there first to kill some of the characters. And then he would have come back in with his damage dealers like Imperial troopers. Wow. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Somehow Dooku is doing 1,000,000,000 damage. My Wampa's threatened. I don't like it when my Wampa's threatened. This Dooku is killing me. Gotta take the attack just for the health recovery. Ramp. Womp. Ramp. Come on, buddy. You can do it, little guy. So we need to find a way to be able to kill his Lord Vader. So I'm kind of in the same spot as we were just talking about with him. So if I have to beat his Lord Vader, what do I do? Like CLS? Try to get some of the ads dead. And then come in with the Fennec Shand team. See, my Fennec Shand team on this account is missing a lot of relics, right? So it's not like I can stand up to the whole team. But if I could weed out a couple of characters, maybe we can come back in with Fennec, clean it up. So let's see what we can do with CLS. Looking for 15%. And then just offense. Right. So if we shoot Maul first, we still have to get around. Actually, I think we might want to shoot Thrawn first. This is rough. Let's... Oh man. Having Darth Vader in there as well is just inconvenient. Alright, we got to try to kill Maul. We have to try to kill him. I don't think we'll be successful in it. We won't be able to avoid... Oh, Maul's in stealth at the start. Well, let's see if we can kill Thrawn then. Alright, Maul's going crazy. Let's do this right away and just head to the back wall and see. That's nothing. We're getting nothing done there. Stack up the translations on Luke, but nope, we're not going to get anything done here. Rip, dazed and confused. Yeah, I thought we had a chance of maybe getting Thrawn or somebody out of here, but you're certainly not going to kill this guard. Alright, we're on Thrawn now. Ooh, that's bad. We're going to die from damage over times almost immediately. Oh, never mind. We're just going to die from Maul immediately. Alright. That's it. Nothing we can do. We can't take in the weak team either, because if we take in the team with the weak characters on it, they will get killed by Vader. So Vader just goes into Merciless Massacre and kills all of the weak bounty hunters. So if we can't survive that, then we're not gonna win that battle anyway. All right, let's see. Let's just go in here, see if we can get some money. Try to get paid. Wow. That was unexpected. I did not expect to be faster than this bounty hunter team with a Zam Wassel at Relic 7. That's, I didn't even check. I was so confident that they were going to be faster than us, I didn't even check speed. Wow. I'm just used to, when I see a Relic 7 Zam like that, I'm just used to people having committed to her. But, yeah, I didn't check this guy's stuff out. I'm tilted, guys. I'm tilted over that profundity battle still. It's like, it got to me. Because I hate that feeling like I did all that work in that battle, and just one click, no assists come out, and it's all for nothing. Like all the good work that I did for the whole rest of the battle was just wasted on that one click. And I do want to try to see if I can, get better at that counter and make it more reliable, but I will admit it's got me tilted. I just kind of don't care at this moment. This GAC's a loss as well. But at least, to my opponent's credit, at least he's got Galactic Legends and he put them on defense. That's better than a lot of opponents who have Galactic Legends and they save them all for offense, which doesn't seem to be the best strategy. He just dodged like everything the Dark Trooper had to offer. He's like, nope, nope. You can attack 4 times, nope. Just take none of it. All right, there we go. 64 banners. And then that's it. Nothing else we can do here. Can't win this with, I mean, we don't, our Jedi are just garbage, right? So we've got Luke, but everything else is gear 12. We're not going to take on a Galactic Legend with it. All right, that's it. We done. We done. We held him. We held him on Jabba. But he's going to hold with his 3 Galactic Legends. Hey, I beat one of his GLs. I beat a GL with my Wampa, so I'll take it. Alrighty, guys, that's going to be it for my stream. I can't stand Profundity on offense or defense because of the assist dependency. Whiskey Hoarder says, I'm in the same spot. It can improve some teams like Fennec to defeat Vader and Mon Mothma to clean up, but then you take away from the Journey Guide grinds. Yeah, I still think giving advice to people on account building, I still think you build for everything else. Like you build for the raid, you build for conquest, you build to make sure that you get proving ground done, you build for events, and then you just take whatever you can get in Grand Arena. Like building teams specifically for Grand Arena is just so futile at this point. Like build your next territory battle team or your next, raid team or Jabba the Hutt if you don't have him. Doing that is going to help your account. Trying to build better teams for GAC, like let's say that we worked our butt off over here and increased our rank. So we're going to increase our rank now anyway, right? We're going to go to Erodium. So let's take a look at Erodium here. So we're going to upgrade from Chromium 1 here, where we're getting 125 crystals per day. And then we're getting, you know, like this level of crystals for victories, 350 and 80. And then in Erodium, that'll jump up to 550 and 150 and 170 per day. So if you, well, sorry, let's say we're Erodium 4. So it's gone up. But if you work and work and work and build your account up and get from Erodium 4 to Erodium 3, look at this. It goes from 140 crystals a day to 150. That's 70 crystals a week. Like, the effort that it takes to actively climb through these rankings on your account, if you were just specifically building to do that, is massive, right? It's really a lot of effort just to try to get even one division. So the question then becomes, I mean, like, if you were in Erodium 3, who cares if you go to Erodium 2? Like who cares? It's 10 more crystals a day. It's like 40 more crystals on a win. Who cares? Like there's building Jabba for Smuggler's Run 2. That event gives you like 600. Am I thinking right? It gives you like 600 crystals worth of value per drop, and you get to do it twice. So you get like 1,200 crystals worth twice a month out of that event. So like 2,400 crystals per month. If you come over here and get 10 crystals out of Grand Arena, that's 300 per month. It's not even on the same scale. It's not even remotely on the same scale. So right now, I mean, Grand Arena is literally the last thing that you would build your account. Well, maybe not last, but you definitely build your account for everything else first and just take where you get it in Grand Arena. That's Erodium 1, not 4. Yeah, I'm stuck in Carbonite. It's horrible. And that's why it irritates me that in ties, the highest GP wins. Because you got somebody down there at 9 million who doesn't care. And they come in and they play their one battle and they get 10 banners and whatever, or 65 banners, or who cares. And then they just put all of their teams on defense. And then you come in there as a Carbonite player and you're like, okay, I can get 10 banners. Well, if you get 10 banners and they get 10 banners, they still win the GAC. So stupid. Yeah, I think the lower GP players should at least be allowed to pass up those players and get into higher levels. Carbonite is sickening right now. Like, if you're a newer player and you want to be in Grand Arena, Carbonite's just toxic, right? It's just full of these accounts that are absolutely massive that just never play. Sometimes it gives you a free win because they don't play at all, but it's just no fun. It's like zero fun. All right. Hey, I'm going to hang it up there, guys. Thanks a lot for coming and hanging out. Appreciate each and every one of you. Remember, hit that like button on the way out if you didn't hit it on the way in. Subscribe if you want to see more stuff in the future. Notification bell so you know when I'm online. And the link to the Discord is always down there in the description. So click that link. Come over. Join us on the Discord community. We've got a fantastic Discord community. 96% less toxic than the normal Discord. So you can come over there, hang out with some normal people, and get actual answers to your questions that are helpful. Hope to see you over there. Thank you all for watching. Appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next holocron.